Okay, here we go again, friends. Another afternoon of Oakville Tigers hockey coming at you live from the Fenton Forum today. Matchup against our neighbors, Fox Warriors. They're 3-3-1 this year, so definitely a formidable opponent for us this evening. But nonetheless, go Tigers. And we are off to the races. Good little face-off win there, I think, for Oakville. Turns over to Connor Flynn up in the offensive zone. Can't get the pass off. Strong defensive effort there. Billy Conboy. Flynn back with the heavy check. Ties him up again in the corner. Allows the puck to break loose. Definitely a physical start so far. Now Flynn down with an injury. Headed off the ice without his stick. Here comes Conboy with a shot just wide left. Rebholz now into the corner, leaves it along the wing. Look to the Oliver into the middle of the Rebholz. Rebholz gets it on goal. Kick save by the goaltender. And held for the faceoff. Face-off will be to the Fox goaltender's right. Back out to the point, slapped around the back of the net, gonna make it all the way into the corner for number 95. Fox wins the battle for the puck there, knocked loose, Oliver with it, in front of the net, backhander save, gets the rebounds loose. Another shot on goal, kicked aside by the goaltender. Early physicality and shooting goal scoring opportunities. Like to see this early in the game. Nice block there for the Oakville defense. Fox dances around here to the near boards into the corner. Didn't have an outlet to the point, so he dances back in, feeds to the middle. Weak shot on goal, saved and held by the Oakville goaltender. Can't quite tell from here who's in goal today, but I believe that is Carter Kolb. Face off to Carter's right. Into the corner, throwing up the boards. Can't quite make it to the offense. Held into the zone by Fox. Out breaks the Tigers. Zone cleared. Oh! Mid-ice collision by two Tigers there, unfortunately. Dumped back around the net. In on the forecheck. Hard hit. They're going to call him. They're going to call him for the hit from behind. He definitely had a couple of extra strides before the contact, so we might see a boarding penalty there. A little talking to, a little educational moment as to why the penalty was called. Roughing penalty, it sounds like. Fox retreats back into their own zone. Good pressure there from Flynn. Puck was lost in their feet, so they throw it across the center line. Nice play here by the defense to get the control of the puck and out of the zone. They throw it forward. That's Goodman. Goodman heads to the bench for a break. Here comes Fox on the break. Puck fed forward. Carter Byrne will be the first one there, but it's an icing call. .9:15 to play, still a minute 24 in the penalty to the Tigers. Face-off win for the Tigers, now down into the far corner. Kicked loose onto the stick of a Fox player. They throw it up along boards. Does not meet a recipient. Fed forward. Oh, and he was just past the line. So we'll have our first offsides of the game. This one brought to you by 314 Print Co. All your printing and laser engraving needs, embroidery, you name it. Now in the sign business as well, so posters, rack cards, counter stuff, everything you could possibly need. 314printco.com. In breaks Fox with some speed, fires a shot on goal, save, but the rebound's loose. They continue to dance around a bit. Off-angle shot, hits the side of the net. He has possession behind the goal now. Throws it out to the face-off dot, fed across to the far point. Shot, tipped just wide. Quite a bit of offensive pressure here from Fox. Fed down into the corner. Big, huge save for Carter Kolb there. Eventually blown dead. I don't know that he ever actually had that covered. Whistle blown nonetheless, so we will have a face-off now to Kolb's left. Face-off win by Fox. Unable to get the shot off and loses the handle. Dumped in deep back behind the net. Fox first one there. Ben Wickman gives chase, gets out wide to the left. Comes all the way out to the Oakville, or the Fox defense. Great pass there from Wickman. Hits off a number 10 stick. Unable to keep possession of it, none of the stick of Fox. They now come back in response. Shot fired, hits a stick, deflects wide. Conboy now battles for it in the corner. Fox feeds to the R point. Ben Wickman knocks that one forward, gets the zone cleared, so Fox is forced to retreat. Opportunity to kind of reset. So Fox back now behind their own net. Nice work there by Oakville to strip that one loose. Tries to wrap it around, can't quite get back to the front. Looking for a pass into the middle. Oh, can't get a shot on goal. Look out, here comes Fox with numbers, 3-on-2. Cuts back. Nice stick work to knock that one loose. Dangerous throw across almost into the middle there. All right, here come the Tigers. I believe this is Conboy in possession. He's going to go all the way down into the corner. 21 cuts to the middle. Pass attempt, doesn't quite have enough steam on it. Back into the middle again. Now Flynn, from his knees, gets a pass across. Oh, two Tigers there. Couldn't quite wrangle that one in. Conboy back in a hurry to get possession back under control. Oakville looks to reset. Pass up to Flynn. Rebholz cuts back in time to prevent the offsides. Dumps back to the point. Backhander in on goal. Tipped. Ooh, big save actually there on a bouncing puck. Another shot. Save. Back out to the point for Conboy. He makes his way into the face-off dot. Back now around the back of the net. Throws it across the goal mouth. All the way out to the Fox offense. Here they come, 2-on-1. Pass across. Shot on goal. Saved by Kolb. Look out, puck is bouncing around loose in front of the net. They can't get a shot on goal. It's thrown down into the corner. Flynn is back for it. Throws it around the back of the net. Unfortunately, the only one there is a Fox player. So Fox looking for an opportunity to pass it in the middle. Intercepted. I believe this is Conboy again. He's getting his money's worth today. Fires a shot, deflects off a defenseman, up and over the glass. Face off. 5:45 to play here in the first. Both teams back to full strength. Strong face-off there for Oakville, but it bounces loose. Attempted shot from the point, hits a skate. 55 continues to battle though. 56 rather. He comes out with it, throws a long-range backhander on goal, easily wrapped up by the goaltender and held for another face-off. Shots on goal scored on the scoreboard only showing 4-3 in favor of Oakville. I think our number's got to be significantly higher than that. Here comes Eschbacher. Tries to throw a bouncing puck across, picked up by the Fox defense. Oh, we're going to have our penalty now against Fox. 2 minutes for interference. Two minutes for interference was the call there, so we will go on to the power play with 5:11 to play here in the first. Score still knotted at 0. Good face-off now, back to the point. Long-range shot, hits a skate, goes out to the boards. Thrown back behind the net by Oakville. 2 guys in on the check there now, but still playing from his feet. Nice work. They get it out to the point, thrown into the middle. Oh! Swing and a miss. That one goes all the way to the far boards. Lost at his feet. Zone held there by Goodman. Dumped down in the corner, fed back across. Intercepted now by Fox. They look to come in now on a fast break. He's got some speed. Oh, and he gets hacked down by number 56, and the whistle blows. Short-lived power play there for the Tigers. Two minutes for tripping. So we will play 4v4 for the next minute and 23. If I remember correctly, I believe Fox had a 100% penalty kill coming into tonight. Just very, very strong on the penalty kill. Shot wide. Thrown forward, but can't clear the zone. Shot on goal. Intercepted by Carter Byrne. Carter Byrne throws it up. Deflects off of a player, so we will not have an icing. Thrown up along the board. Zone held by Carter. Carter gets it to number 10. Number 10 marches his way in.
He does. Is that on your Facebook?
Yes, the same Sharks live stream.
The same as last year's Sharks?
Sharks live stream. It might be called Oakville now.
It might be Oakville.
I can send you guys a link through the. I think we're still on crossbar, aren't we, for the spring? Dumped in deep, fed up along the boards. Dances in. Oh, its way all the way down into the corner. Takes off a Carter's skate down into the corner. Oh, now we're going to have a penalty now against Carter. Carter Byrne's stick got a little loose, made its way under a stick, and we have another tripping penalty here against Oakville. Face-off won by Oakville, quickly thrown forward. Unable to clear the zone, so here comes Fox. Fox dumps in back around the back of the net. Oakville first one there. Oh, doesn't get a touch on it, so Fox able to take over control. Picks it up into the corner. Feeds to this near point, intercepted by Oakville. Backhanded down the ice. And we will have an icing. Face-off won now by Oakville. They're going to dump it the length of the ice again, but this time it gets up and over the glass onto the bench. Strong face-off battle there, eventually taken over by Fox. Slaps at it. Zone cleared here for Oakville. Fox now with it at their own blue line. Long range pass to the far blue line. Now passed here on the near side. Tries to make his way in. Can't find a shooting lane. Hangs on to possession. Back behind the net. Fox tries to feed into the front, but can't find anybody in the front. Nice hard hit there down in the corner by Convoy. Puck now in the middle. Picked up by Oakville. Thrown to the near boards. Shot deflects high and over the boards for a face-off. 49 seconds remains in the penalty to Carter Byrne. So we will continue to play shorthanded, 5-on-4. Puck picked up and actually put on goal from long range, so no icing there. Great clearance. Flynn going to be the first one there. Picks it up, tries to get the pass across to Oliver. Intercepted, however. Nice work by Flynn to win that one. Throws it in front. Oh, Oliver can't quite get the shot on goal. Turns over to Fox, and here they come. Shot up high and over Kolb's shoulder. Not really sure how that one managed to sneak past, but nonetheless, it did. So that will take our score to 1-0 in favor of Fox. Face-off won by Fox. They march forward on offense. Strong hit there in the corner. Puck turns over to Flynn. Here he comes. Watch out when you let him loose. Looking for a pass. Finds one. Nice pass for Rebholz on the far boards. Left now for Eiley. Eiley dumps it down into the corner. Rebholz will be the first one there for the Tigers. Battles for it. Kicks it out. It's going to make its way all the way to Goodman. Goodman dumps it back around, back to Rebholz. Rebholz dances. Feeds the pass into the middle. Save. And eventually covered. We will have a face-off in the offensive zone for the Tigers. Eiley takes to the face-off dot. Nice battle there for Eiley. Gets a pass across. Oh! Rebholz gets his stick kind of hung up a little bit, so no shot on goal. Turned over now to Fox. Here they come. Pass down deep. It's going to make its way all the way over the end line. Battle for it along the boards. Puck comes loose into the corner. Thrown forward. Eiley can't quite get a handle. Fox takes it over at the red line. Pass forward. Excellent receipt there at the blue line. But the Oakville defense is swarming. Gets a shot on goal. Huge save for Carter Kolb. Thrown back up along the boards. Fox at the red line, feeds forward, gets across into the offensive zone. 56 for Oakville, picks up the puck, comes blazing out with some speed, gets around the defender, tries to cut back into the middle, gets a shot. Big Oakville goal there for number 56. My apologies, I don't have a roster on me, and I don't have a player card for 56, but nonetheless, Oakville 1, Fox 1. 10 seconds to play. Try to give one more go of it. Lose possession. Fed across ice. That's probably going to do it. All right, and that's the end of the clock, but no buzzer. So they manually buzz it, and we are done for the first period. Score tied 1-1. Feel free to use the comments on Facebook or YouTube. Let me know if the signal's coming through okay. Everything appears to be running all right on our end, but I don't have visibility to the actual feed itself as to whether it's clean or choppy on your end. Feel free to also share comments, shout outs for your favorite players. I'll try to get them up on the screen as we go about the game. All right, both teams have taken the ice, full strength, 5v5. First faceoff is going to go to the Tigers. Thrown forward onto the stick of number 12, no, number 10. Thrown up and over the glass. Face off now to the Fox goaltenders left. Fed back out to the point. Thrown off the boards, down ice. Enough for an icing. Face-off win for Oakville. Quick shot wide. Makes its way all the way to Wickman. Slaps at it, can't get it under control. Puck thrown the length of the ice. Carter Byrne into the first one back. Forced him back behind the net. Pass into the middle. Dances around. Oh, what a lifter. He lifted that one up and absolutely roofed it over the shoulder of Carter Cole. I'm going to give that as another face-off win to Oakville. They'll make their way into the offensive zone, picked up by Fox. Long-range pass over here to the near side. This is going to be 76 making his way in. Oh, had one man to beat, lost it on the last second try for the dangle. Puck dumped the length of the ice. Icing. Scoreboard is showing shots in favor of the Tigers right now, 7-6, but of course that number does not count for much when the score is 2-1. Still really like the physicality that we're seeing from the Tigers today, coming out kind of making a statement and putting some offensive numbers on the board. Feels a whole lot better than the last game. Oh, nice little drag of the foot to keep that one from getting loose. It's going to be an offsides. This one brought to you by Wave Business Solutions, waveforbusiness.com. All your technology needs, cybersecurity, cloud voice, business internet. Any solution you need, Wave has you covered. waveforbusiness.com. Nice work there by 76 to keep the puck from crossing that blue line and resulting in an offsides. Ooh, almost a big open ice hit there. Rebholz dumps it into the corner, lands with 76. Back to Rebholz. Rebholz looking for the pass across the middle. Oh, nobody able to get a stick on it. Goodman now down into the corner, all the way around, looking for an opportunity to get the puck into the middle. Cuts back into the corner, takes a little bit of a tumble. Fox player from his knees is able to get a stick on the puck and throw it all the way down into our defensive zone. Puck thrown along the boards. Fox in possession. Long range pass to center ice. Offsides. Another face-off win there for the Tigers. Puck thrown forward by Carter Byrne, who continues to dance with it. Nice pass, outlet up to Oliver. Oliver has two to beat, stuck. They get the puck stick loose. Eschbacher gives it chase. It's thrown in back behind the net. First one back there is going to be Carter Byrne. Tries to knock it away from the Fox player. Can't quite get a hold of it. Thrown up too high by the Fox player. Shot over the net. Watch out here. We got a 2v2. Carter swipes at it. Can't quite get the stop. Dancing around is the defense. Shot on goal. Gloved and held by Carter Cole. Line change here for the Tigers. Another face-off win. He gets slapped at. Can't quite knock it loose. Here comes number 10. He's got Eiley waiting here on the near side. Loses a handle, turns over to Fox. Shot through, hits off a Carter Burns stick. Look out here, shot up and over the glove of Carter Cole. Fox Tigers can't get a clearance. Eventually gets it back onto his stick, looks to march forward. It's going to be all on his own here into the offensive zone with 4 defense back. Feeds a pass across to the middle, but nobody else there. Zone cleared, now onto the stick of a Fox player. He's got 10 to beat, gets around him, but can't quite get the shot on goal. It trickles wide. Eiley, strong battle in the corner, throws it back around the back of the net. Fox with possession, throws back to the point. Shot forward. Hits off of the skate on goal. Luckily, Carter had a beat on that one and was able to make the save. Trickles back out in front. Puck was bouncing around loose. Carter was already down on the ice. Backhander up high. Beats him stick side. Takes our score to 4-1, 7:39 actually to play here in the second period. Uh-oh, another turnover here. Fox with possession and numbers. Oh no. Puck dumped backwards. Not really sure what happened there, but now back out to the point for Fox. Long range slapper. Kicked aside by Carter Cole. Back out to the point again. Another shot. This one hits a skate. They keep possession, however. Dumped now down in the corner. Man by himself. Feeds a pass. Oh, hits a skate. Lucky break there for the Tigers. Here they come to see if they can take advantage of it. Oh, can't get around the defender. Thrown forward on the stick of Goodman. Goodman throws it forward to 76. 76 now leaves it for Ben Wickman. Wickman gets an opportunity to get a shot. Ooh! Bounces up high and almost over the shoulder of the goaltender, but actually made its way all the way over the crossbar. The puck bounces out in front and eventually smothered for the faceoff. Face-off win there for the Tigers, but it's going to go all the way the length of the ice down to our goaltender. Fox wins the foot race and is able to get a shot, but goes wide. Puck returns to the other side. Ben gives chase here in the corner, knocks it loose. Nice work there on a second effort there for Ben Wickman. Puck thrown forward off the glass. Fox, all kinds of time here, finds a pass up to center ice. They're across into the offensive zone. Sticked aside by Goodman. Held in the zone by Fox. Dumped forward. This time slapped ahead. Back up to Ben Wickman again. Looking for a pass. Finds it. Great pass over to Oliver. Oliver now can't quite get a shot on goal. Eventually gets a second effort. Pulls it to the backhand. Whips one on goal, but saved and held for the faceoff. I'm going to call that a face-off win for the Tigers, but it trickled loose and onto the stick of a Fox player. 76 now here, throws it up along the boards to number 7. That was 56 now up to number 70. 70 throws the pass across the middle. Nobody able to get a stick on it. Makes its way all the way to the far boards. Now Fox comes blazing forward. 2 men back to the Tigers. Excellent play there on the back check by number 70. Now tied up in the corner is 56. Look out here from the point. Oh, knocked loose by Oliver. Great play there. Can he win the skate battle? Knocked loose by the Fox defender. Eventually picked up by Oakville, thrown forward. Oliver with it behind his own net. Throws it out front, hits a skate. Watch out. Here comes Fox again. 2 men back. Knocked loose. 56. Makes his way. Gets on goal, backhander saved, puck is loose. Rebholz now wins a battle for it along the boards, eventually turned over. Held in the zone there by 70, dumped down into the corner. Defense picks it up, backhander into the middle. Nice stick there by Carter Byrne to knock that one loose, up to 56. 56 making his way in. Can he get a shot on goal? Slap shot up high, off the goalie's glove and wide. Zone clearance unsuccessful, held in by the Tigers. They dump it back behind the net. Thrown around to this side of the boards now. They're going to maybe catch the defense in the middle of the line change. Great play there by Eschbacher to get possession. Feeds it across ice. Oh no! Nice little move there by Oakville, but it hits a skate and turns over to Fox. Quickly returned the favor, though, back under the stick of the Oakville Tigers. Puck knocked loose. Eschbacher will be the first one back for the Tigers. Throws it up the length of the ice. Not the length of the ice, but out of the zone. Picked up by Fox here at center ice. Thrown across ice. He hangs on to it to prevent the icing, or the offsides, rather. Here comes Fox, looking to get in deep. Looking for a pass, gets it back out to the point. Oh, nice knock loose there. Can he do anything with it? He doesn't have much ice to work with. Impressive back check there from Fox to get back in time and knock that loose before the Tigers can get a shot on goal. Both teams remain at full strength, and the board now shows an even shots game. Easy for me to say. Knotted at 11 shots apiece. Another opportunity maybe for Oakville. No. Loses a handle. Can't quite get it back under control. Set back into the middle. Conboy picks it up. Oh! Knocked away at the last second before he can fire the shot. Look out. Here comes here comes Fox. Pass into the middle, swing and a miss. Gets a second attempt shot on goal, saved. Puck is loose back into the possession of Fox. Into the middle, look out here. Backhander up high, hits a Carter's shoulder and bounces up and into the corner. Oakville, good zone clearance there. Excellent skating there by 76. Whips in, gets the opportunity, doesn't get a shot off though. It's knocked aside before he could get the shot off. Long range pass doesn't hit its intended target, and it's going to go the length of the ice for an icing.